Toddy with Naughty Toddy Crochet, and it is day, is it 24 of Vlogmas? That does not seem right. I checked in with you last night at the end of Vlogmas day 23, and it was at like 3 a.m. or something like that, but I did get those 2 moose done. She did, bless you, she did confirm she wants a small one, so I'm just waiting to hear when she wants me to drop that off to her, or to meet up to pick it up, and then she can pay for it. And then, other than that, I got almost all the leaves done on my hanging plant, and then I ran out of yarn. I have plenty more, it's just in the other room, so I need to go grab it. And then let's see, the other thing, I started looking at the Hestu pattern and it confused me a bit, but it was also 9 a.m. this morning and I still hadn't slept. I think the stress is starting to catch up to me because I had so many things planned for not only Vlogmas, but for things that I wanted to get done prior to Christmas that I still have not gotten done. So yeah, I couldn't sleep. I didn't fall asleep until almost 12:30 today, and then I woke up at 2:30. So apparently, even when I did sleep, I couldn't sleep for long. But that's okay. Now that I'm up, I'm gonna get up and actually be productive. I need to eat something. I'm starving. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat in the background or my neighbors outside. Or my daughter making noise under me. It's very loud and overstimulating. That's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on working on things, and then I will catch up with you once I'm done. I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Alright, y'all, sorry if there's background noise. Actually, I'm about to pull up. I'm at Burger King. One sec. Alright, but anyways, yeah, I have crocheted a little bit more. I only slept for like 2 hours, but that's okay. I'm wide awake still, so, I gotta get stuff done, but I haven't eaten today, and I don't know if my husband's eaten, so he wanted a Bacon King meal, and I get to have his drink, and then I got the, what is it called? The chicken fries, because that's all I like from Burger King, other than their breakfast. And then, yeah, once we get this, I'm gonna take it back to him. He's watching the baby right now, and then, I think I'm going to get back to work on Hestu. That's what I'm currently working on. But alright, that's all I have for now, so I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Alright, y'all, I think you can kind of see me in here. But basically, oh, that's creepy. It looks like there's a dude standing back there. It's not. It's just how the house is, but yeah. Anyways, basically, I'm home. I ate my chicken fries on the drive home, and so I'm gonna go in, bring my husband his food, grab the baby, and probably go finish crocheting, and hopefully get Hestu done today. But I'm gonna call these car side chats or something. I don't know. I need to figure out a catchy name for them, because you know how they have shower thoughts, where like people, I don't know, they in the shower they just think of random shit. That's me anytime I drive by myself or just in quiet in my car, because for some reason I used to love listening to music while I drove, and I still do on occasion, but a lot of times I just drive in silence, which sounds really boring, but honestly it's like a way for me to just sit there and think, which is good and bad. As somebody with really bad anxiety, sometimes it's not good to be left alone with your thoughts, but yeah, I think part of, like, while I was driving, one of the things I was thinking about is just my crochet business and wanting to make it successful, and that's part of why I'm doing Vlogmas this year, is because I'm trying to get more of a social media following, because I know to be able to grow a business, I need to have my social media following. So for any of those who are watching these videos, I really appreciate it, because it does make me happy, even when it just says like one person has watched a video. But I have all these lofty goals and ideas and all of that, and I'm just afraid I'm not going to be able to accomplish it. I mean, I want 2026 to be the year where my business really takes off and I make a lot of money and I can have it as a full-time business, you know. Because I'm going to be completely honest right now, I'm broke. And I've been spending money as if I wasn't. I weren't. As if I weren't broke. Which is a problem. Which is why in 2026 I've decided I'm going to do a no-buy year. That includes yarn unless I need it for a project. So like the other day when I was grabbing the stuff for Hestu to do that project, I should have only picked up those 2 balls of yarn instead of buying like 8 balls of yarn or whatever I bought. So I'm doing a no-buy year, and I think I'm gonna create like a lifestyle / budgeting channel or something. It's still related to Naughty Toddy Crochet, because it's still me, it's still my life. But that way, for those who just want to see crochet, if they start watching my channel, they don't have to listen to me talk about budgeting. And I'm going to try to do bullet journaling and stuff again, because I did it a little bit. I didn't record it or anything. I just did it for myself when I was in college. And then I graduated and didn't touch it again, really. And every year I say I'm going to be better and I'm going to use a planner and be more organized. And that has yet to happen. But yeah. Moral of the story is, I'm broke. I'm in a lot of debt. I'm stressed out about money. I'm stressed out about this business. I'm stressed out because I now have my daughter. And even though my husband has a full-time job, it doesn't make enough for him to just pay the bills, you know. And while I do have money coming in, I don't want to work. This sounds really selfish and really stupid, but I don't want to go back to a, what is it called? Like a corporate job like I have. I don't want to have to sit in an office and not have my daughter with me, you know. Not that I necessarily want to be a stay-at-home mom, but I also know that I don't want to work just to be able to pay bills. And I don't want, I don't know. I know with how much daycare costs, it's gonna be too much that I would still have to have a second job, if not a third, because if you consider my crochet business my second job, and then a third on top of that, just to be able to afford her daycare. Plus our bills that we have, plus being able to hopefully at some point get out of debt. I don't know. But that's also why I'm considering doing like an overnight job or something like that, where my husband and I can trade off and make it so that we don't need a babysitter right away, you know. She is 3 months now. She's about to be 4 months the day after Christmas, actually. So, like, most places will take her, but, like, I have trust issues to begin with. And especially now with having my daughter, my anxiety and trust issues have increased. So, like, the only person who has watched her so far without us in the room or around has been my mom. Which also sounds crazy. Not that we have an issue with other people, like, you know, seeing her and everything. It's just, I have anxiety leaving her alone. But I don't know. It's not necessarily a happy discussion or thoughts, but this is what's been on my mind. Christmas is almost here, and I literally don't have anything for my daughter. Like, and that makes me feel like a shitty mom. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was gonna make her something. I was gonna make her stocking. I was gonna make her a lovey. I was gonna start working on other gifts for her. And I've had custom orders, which is great because I need the money, but like, I haven't been able to do any of that for her. We haven't even decorated for Christmas, and Christmas is in 2 days. I'm still putting up the tree, though, because there's pictures I want to take of my daughter under the tree and stuff, which sounds stupid as well, but I want those pictures. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on in my head. And I think with the new year approaching and the lack of sleep that I've gotten, maybe, it's all just like piling on right now. But yeah, well, I've been rambling for almost 8 minutes now, and my husband is not gonna want to edit this part of my video. I'm gonna be real with you. But I'm gonna go inside and I guess finish Hestu, and then I still have to finish my mom's present, her Christmas present, and I need to finish the other custom orders, and then I need to do, what else do I need to do? Oh, I need to start on my husband's present. I haven't even started on it. I haven't started on my daughter's present. I haven't started on any of that. And my daughter, I mean, she is 3 months, so she's not gonna realize, you know, but it still feels shitty. And my husband, well, we're both broke, so we don't have money to really do Christmas this year. Luckily my mom's nice and has gotten us both presents, but he had stuff made from a couple of people at his job who he works out of school, basically, and some of the kids are really sweet, and we're making things in an art class, and he had something made for me, or a couple things made for me. So it was free, but it was still something, and it's really sweet. I don't know what it is, because I told him I wanted to be surprised, but now I feel bad, because I'm going to end up opening something on Christmas, and he's not going to have anything other than what my mom gets him. So yeah, these are all the thoughts that are going through my head, and the stress is starting to sink in, especially because I told my best friend I'd have this Hestu done to him by Christmas, and tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and I am making good progress on it. It's going quicker than I thought, but there's so many details with it, and so many color changes, so the color changes are taking a while. And then I've got to worry about my daughter and make sure she's good, because, you know, I don't want to just ignore her when she's awake. I don't know. It's now been 10 minutes and I'm still rambling, so I need to go inside. I need to bring my husband his food. So, I mean, he eats his food cold all the time, but, like, I don't feel right giving him cold food. And I know he's editing videos because he's been amazing and has been editing my videos and trying to work on his videos. And, yeah. So I need to get the baby so that he can actually focus on getting his video done so he can work on mine, because we're only on day 13 and it's actually day 24 technically is what I'm recording right now. So yeah, that's all I have for now, though. I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Maybe when I come back I'll be in a better mood. I don't know if it's the lack of sleep. I don't know if it's the stress that's piled on. I don't know if it's my anxiety. I'm kind of thinking it's all of the above. But yeah, that's all I have for now, so I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Bye, y'all. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna end day 24 here, because it's a couple minutes after midnight. Really? But I just finished eating dinner. I just warmed up the final leftovers of the chorizo and eggs that I had. Yeah. And then I sat in there and talked with my husband for a while, and this is still all I have done. This is going to take me forever. I honestly don't know if I'm going to have it done to him by Christmas. I can try, but it's not guaranteed. But yeah, I'm going to keep working on this. I'm going to actually start working on it again. But I can already feel myself dreading doing this. And I know it's going to look really cool when it's done. It's taking forever. I'm going to, like I said, finish this up. Well, finish up at least the row I'm currently on. I gotta figure out what row it even is, because I don't remember. And then I will be back for day 25, the final day of Vlogmas. Which, yeah, technically, happy Christmas Eve, everybody, because it's currently Christmas Eve. But, yeah. Got a lot of stuff to do and no time to do it. So, yeah. I'll talk to y'all later. Alright. Bye, y'all.